Hello all. So myself Ramanjulu Pedavidu. So today in this video I would like to make a video regarding Microsoft Azure Cloud certification. So as we know in the current situation, every company or every environment everywhere it is certification is expected. So I would like to explain Azure Cloud. Azure Cloud certification. The contents I will going to explain is how to prepare for Microsoft Azure Foundation AZ-900 and various sources for preparation. And what is the syllabus which will become in the examination, and what is the weightage as per the syllabus, and how to prepare, where to book the exam, marks and total how many marks, and what is the pass marks, and what is the exact timing, and before the exam what are the system thing checks. So that everything regarding the preparation for the Microsoft Azure AZ-900, and how to book the exam, and what is the exam syllabus process, that all things I will be going to explain. Okay, so first of all, let me write it. Open the site, Microsoft site, Microsoft Azure AZ-900. Just you can go to the Google and type Microsoft Azure AZ-900. So you will get some. You can choose the AZ-900 site like the Microsoft Docs.Microsoft. Microsoft. You can go ahead and choose Microsoft site. So, so this is the site where we can prepare, we can schedule the exam, and we can it will helpful us to in terms of preparation and certification. So exam AZ-900 Microsoft Azure fundamentals. The contents I will write here. Just how to prepare, and source of preparation for certification exam. Syllabus. Next to weightage. Weightage as per syllabus. Then content preparation. Content preparation towards remember to mind. Then where to book the exam. Where to book the exam. Total marks total marks and pass marks. Next to exam timings. Okay, exam timings and okay, that's so I will explain all this one by one. So let me save it. Okay, first of all, how to prepare? Let me go to first of all the content, how to prepare, and source for the preparation of certification exam. Let me go back to the site. So this is the link. I will provide this link in the description. You can also copy. This is the source. This is the link I used to follow. So for the so how to prepare. So you can the sources will be there will be a number of sources. So for preparation, the best and 100% you can clear the examination with a free of cost. Only thing you need to put the some efforts. Then you can definitely you can clear the exam. This is the fundamental exam. It's always necessary before you go to the associate level certification. So it covers all the fundamental concepts of each and every content, irrespective of the domain. So this foundation is it will useful for everyone. Okay, so the preparation. So coming to here into this site where to prepare. If you come down, are two ways to prepare. So you can see here two ways to prepare. These are the you can see online free and instructor led. This is the paid. So I don't want to go this paid to instructor based to trainings. So this is the online free, and so here you can have the contents. You can go ahead and prepare for the same. Okay, next. So syllabus, coming to the syllabus. So you can see this is the syllabus describe cloud concepts and describe the Azure architecture and services 35 to 40% and describe Azure management and governance. So this is the May's updated. This is updated from May 5th. The exam language version and exam was updated May 5th and downloaded the study guide and proceed for tips. This is the syllabus guys for the AZ-900 AZ-900 Microsoft Azure fundamentals. Earlier, there was more syllabus was content was high, but so let the syllabus will be more explained in the first module. So I will show you here. Okay, so this is the syllabus. The syllabus is updated recently. So the first one is describe cloud concepts. Next one is describe Azure architecture and services. Next content is describe Azure management and governance. The weightage, as we have is talked about the weightage. So you can see. So on the Azure cloud concepts, we receive 25 to 30%. And describe Azure architecture and services, we get 35 to 40% questions in the examination. Describe the Azure management and governance, we get 30 to 35% of questions. So this from these three concepts, we will receive all the examination questions. If we are perfect in these three contents, you will definitely get possibility to get the 100% marks. So the how to prepare, let me go back to the syllabus, which is there in top, and I will tell you how to prepare this. So here in the top, it's in the main page itself, they given the same thing. So describe cloud concepts, describe Azure architecture and services, and Azure management and governance. So the coming to the preparation way. So coming to the each. So so this is the Microsoft site. So as the Microsoft Azure owner is Microsoft. So the exam, each and every question will cover in these concepts only. These three concepts only. Okay. So first one is Microsoft Azure Foundation. Describe cloud concepts. As we know, from these concepts, we will get 25 to 30%. Okay, and the remaining to 35 to 40% from the second one, Azure Foundations. Describe Azure architecture and services, we get 35 to 40%. Yeah, 35 to 40%, and the last concept, governance and Azure management, 30 to 35%. Yes. So how to remember, how to keep this content in mind? Just first of all, once you come to here, you need to remember that total we have three concepts, total three contents we have. First one is Azure. It should be in mind that okay, Azure cloud concept is one, and Azure architecture and services, and Azure management and governance. So this majorly we have three concepts. Each concept or each topic, there are three topics. Each topic again we have some modules. So the first one we have three modules. Let me bit zoom it for you. Okay, so three, you can see the modules below the topic name. Okay, let me. Okay, you can see this is first one having the cloud concept, fundamental cloud concept. We have three modules, and Azure architecture and services we have four modules, and Azure management and governance we have again four modules. So total 4 plus 4 plus 3, total 11 concept. 11 modules are there. If we are perfect thoroughly these 11 modules, then definitely you can crack the exam and you can get certified, and you can get a maximum marks also. So if you are perfectly in these 11 modules, then you can get 100% marks as well. So let we see what are the contents covered in each module. So the first comes to describe cloud concepts. Okay, so as the first thing we have to remember that. So for Azure AZ-900 exam certification, we have total three topics. Each topic we have some modules. So coming to first to describe a cloud concept, we have three modules. Let's see what are the modules of it. So first one, under first topic, we know there are three modules. First one is describe cloud computing. Next, to describe benefits of using cloud services. Describe cloud service types. Okay, so the first thing is cloud concepts. Basic under cloud concepts. Again, we have three modules. These are the three modules. So this should be in mind that okay, total we have three topics. Each topic we have sub modules, and under first one we have three modules. three model. These are the three modules. So under each module, for example, if we take the describe cloud computing, under this, these are the content will covered in the first module. So this describe cloud computing, the topics will be introduction to Microsoft Azure fundamentals. Here we already opened this one. So in this it will just explains about the Azure fundament, how the content will be and what is the syllabus, and all this will be explained in this one. And introduction to cloud computing, what is cloud computing. So I'll describe shared responsibility model, define cloud models, can describe consumer based model, knowledge check. So the thing is, the very excellent thing I liked in this site is, so here their knowledge check is there. So knowledge check on each and, let me open into the new tab. Okay. Very good thing is these two are, so many people will ignore, but these two are I highlight to learn. I highlight to go through these two important, because after completion of these all above topics, these all above headlines, then people will think that so these are not required, we can go ahead, but it is very important for to cross check your knowledge. Okay, just to open in new tab. Okay, knowledge check and summary. So the summary thing will help you to remember, recap, a quick recap about what you have learned. Okay, so in the knowledge check, if you see, so what are the content you learned in this module, so you can cross check yourself, so how you are perfectly understood the concept. Okay, check your knowledge, like what is cloud computing. So delivery of computing services over the internet, delivery of storage services, delivery of a website. So this is delivery of computing services over the internet. So you can answer just to, I have already prepared in this Microsoft link only, and I have completed the exam. So I'm just giving you how to plan it, instead of going any institute or anywhere, and instead of confusing like where to prepare and all. So many people having these many questions, like, oh, what is the source? If we know the where to prepare, then if you put 100% effects to only this site, instead of going any, nothing, not required to go any YouTube videos or anywhere or any institute or any trainings, you just be perfect in this site, and you just perfect in this site, and you completely prepare these things, then definitely you will clear the exam. That 100% confident I am saying, so you can 100% you can clear the exam. Okay, so the second, let's just I will show this question, like which cloud model uses some data center focuses on providing cloud services to anyone that wants to them, and some data centers are focused on single customers. Okay, what are the cloud model use some data center focused on providing cloud services to anyone that wants to them, and some data center that focused on single customers. Let's select hybrid cloud according to the shared responsibility model. Okay, shared responsibility model, which cloud service type places the most responsibilities on the customer. Shared responsibilities model, which cloud service type places infrastructure as a service. Shared response. Okay, as a service. Okay, so just to select like this, you whatever if you have prepared, then it will be quick recap and quick recheck your knowledge. But suppose if you have wrong, suppose I have wrong, then you can quickly learn it. So here the first one, What is cloud computing? Yeah, so it is the delivery over the internet. It is perfect. So it is a hybrid cloud. You can provide it to the single customer or focused for single customer, or you can use this for some data centers focusing, providing for cloud services. So anyone or single customer, it will be hybrid cloud. Here, according to the shared responsibilities, so this should be infrastructure as a service. Okay, so if we want to quick rewrite, this is for just knowledge check. So like this, you can check your knowledge. So if you can refresh and you can write it again to get like you are right. So that is a hybrid model for anyone or for specific to single focus. This is according to the shared responsibility model, which of the cloud services places to the most responsibility on the customer infrastructure as a service. So if you write, if you check the answers, then if you are perfect, then you will be get confident and like you feel interesting. Like okay, whatever I have studied in this module, then you feel that yes, you are you are prepared perfectly, and whatever you were understanding is right. So if you are wrong, then you can cross check here and you can go through that module once again, and you can again come to here and check the knowledge. Okay, then summary for summary tab. So this is if it is very good actually. If you read these two, the knowledge check and summary, in the summary you can get what all things you have learned in this module. So it will just take 2 minutes, and so you can it will just a quick recap summary, like what all contents you have there, and you will feel happy after you read this one, if you are perfectly prepared or if you perfectly learned that content, that module. So in this module, so here it is telling that in this module you learned about general cloud concepts. You started with things like just understanding what is cloud computing is, and you also learned about the shared responsibilities model, and how you and your cloud providers share the responsibilities of keeping your information in the cloud secure. And you briefly covered the differences between the cloud models, public, private, hybrid, and multi-cloud. Then you wrapped up with a unit on how the cloud shifts IT spends from a capital expenses to operational expenses. Okay, so this capital expenses and operational expenses, this is also very important in terms of saving the cost and all. So operational expense is it will goes as a pay as you go model. So it is it saves the amount as much we use, that much we pay, like as pay as you go model we call. So this is the brief summary. If you learned, then see this is the things whatever you have learned, that is briefly explained in the summary and here. So it helps you to like strongly keep this content in your mind. Okay, so just an example, I have gone through the first module. Let me go back to the site. Okay, so the same format, you just go through each three modules and you prepare the content, and you just to do the knowledge check. After knowledge check, you just to read the summary. The same thing if you do, but there are total three concepts only. Earlier there were around 6 to 7 contents, and each having 3 to 4 modules. So now that it seems they have reduced recently for on May is the updated one, May 5th was updated. So it is easy just for 3 topics, and 11 modules will be easy. So you can keep everything. If you perfectly prepared, you can keep everything in mind, so that so you know where it has to go. No need to search any source or any videos, any training. Nothing is required. Nowhere to go. Nowhere is required. So you can 100% you can clear. So this is all about. So as of now, what are we have known, or what are we have learned is, so what is the source you can use for clear the Microsoft Azure certification? Yes, this is the Microsoft site. Here you can go and take the training. What is the syllabus? Yeah, this is the syllabus. This is the syllabus you have. This is the syllabus you have. What is the weightage? Yes, this is the weightage as per the topic. And the questions also, the formality questions or the knowledge check questions will be there on each and every module in knowledge check and in summary. Okay, so prepare each and every topic nicely, then 100% you can clear the exam. So once you got confident that yes, everything you have learnt, so you can also in this site only, if we come to top, so this is just a practice test. If you want, you can have the official practice test also here also. So you can take this is the practice test, just so you can use this, you can use that. And coming to, then now I will tell you how to schedule the exam, how to schedule the exam for certification. So the same site I am using. So I'm going to top, and here come here and select the, here United State. You can select the whatever your state. So I'm taking India. This is the amount you need to pay for the exam schedule. So here you need to choose the schedule with Pearson view. Okay, so here you have to give your mail ID. For example, I am giving. So whatever the mail with whichever the mail you want to book, you can use that mail ID. That mail ID should have the Microsoft account. If you don't have, then you create freshly the new Microsoft account. Then just to log into that so that you can book. So once you log in, so this details, if it is a new account, then if the details will ask, then you have to fill these details like address details and phone number. It is these details ask, so it will ask you how to use this and go to next. How to fill your details and take next. And see here you can if you are the employee of some company, or if there is a free eligibility, then you can give that respective company, whatever the company your mail ID you give, and check eligibility. If there is an eligibility for your company free, then you can check eligibility, then it will take the amount freely, like the amount you not required to pay. For many of the MNC companies, they are giving for free of the cost. So that scenarios, or if any voucher cards if you have, you can use, or some companies having their with their mail IDs, it will be less. So you can give any company name or other name. For example, ABC or the ref company name, for example, HCL, Wipro, IBM, Capgemini, like that, company name dot com, and check eligibility. So you give your company mail ID and check eligibility. If it is free of cost, you can claim it. If no, if you don't have any such or a discount option, then directly click on schedule. So after you give, there will be a claim option is there that you have to click. If you're not having, then you can directly click for schedule. So there are three places where you can schedule the exam. At a test center, at the test center means there will be some preferred test center at only cities. This option will be there. So you need to choose the test center. You need to go to the test center at that specific time, and you need to write the exam. So if you want to write at home, then you have to choose on view, online, home or office. So you can choose for doing the exam online or from home. You can choose this one. This is on private access code. So this is if you want to write the exam at the home, you can choose this option, or if you want to write at test center, you can choose this one. Okay, I'm choosing for online at home. Okay, so prepare for your online exam at your home or office. So testing spaces, your photo ID, what I expect. So these things you can do the system test if you like your computer is fine to take the test, and you can see the testing space. And so while starting the, like after you schedule at the time of exam, so it will ask this system check and your ID proofs, it will ask, so you need to upload it. So I'm just going for next. So you need to select the language. Just choosing English. Going next. So this is the cost, 3,696 rupees. In case if you have any eligibility with your company mail ID, then this amount you can make it 0. If not, then you have to pay this amount. So next, or if you have any voucher card or anything, you can use there. Okay. Past exam taken again. Already passed it. Okay, so this I am not able to go next because, so you can see this error. This is the one prompt. Microsoft policy doesn't allow a previous passed exam to be taken again, because I have already cleared the exam successfully. So this candidate has already passed this exam. So I have already cleared the exam and completed. So again, so same exam it want to take with the same mail ID to take the exam. So if you use your Microsoft ID and it will take next, after if it next, then it will give one calendar. There you can select the date and time and then submit. So you will receive one email that exam you have booked the exam and so time. You will get the details to your mail ID. Then accordingly, you just to start the exam. And yeah, in the examination, let me tell you the questions. Exam timing total it will be 65 minutes. 65 minutes uh, in which actual exam will be 45 minutes only. 45 minutes. So the other time you need to log in before, and you need to do the system check. There is a OnView software we need to install. So in the mail itself, you will receive the link to check the system check. If you click on it, while taking next, it will ask to download one software. Then you need to download that software and go to it will check the system check and speaker, webcam. Webcam should be working fine, and your speaker, like laptop speaker, should be working fine. Those should be fine, then you can take the exam. And also it will check the internet connectivity. It should be fine. It should be giving fast internet. So total 45 minutes exam. Total marks to marks it will be total, it will for 1000 marks, and pass marks is 700. So minimum you need to get 700 marks to get past the exam. So questions, you have questions around 45. When I wrote the exam, the questions will be 35 questions. So number of questions are 35. 35 questions, you will get time 45 minutes. Okay. Total 35 questions. You will in each the questions format will be multiple choice questions only. So under a question, you will have four options. Yeah, four options. Sometimes it will be like yes or no questions and matching questions and drag and drop option and some image they will give. So this kind of all, but there is no nothing to write from our end. If there question means there definitely there is options that there only we need to choose the option. So definitely all questions will be multiple choice questions only. So you have understood the total marks is 1000, pass marks is 700, number of questions will be 35, and 35 questions we will have 45 minutes time, and the total will be 65 minutes. It will gives you in the mail. So before 20 minutes before only you need to log in and do the system check. That's all about the certification process. So we have hope everyone have understood how to prepare, what is the source we can prefer, and how to prepare the content, and how to book the examination, how to pass. Hope so. So I am again constantly I am repeating again. Thing is, you're not required to go any institute or any trainer or anywhere. You're not required to go and study. Just to be focused in this Microsoft site, and you learn perfectly. Okay, and so you will clear the exam. All the best, guys, and please. Uh, Please, if you have any questions on this topic, please comment. So I will definitely answer your questions. And so anything you can please like, share, and subscribe, so that it will be encourageable to do more questions, do more videos for me in future. So your subscription will help us to proceed for other videos. Okay, thank you.